Welcome everyone to tonight's episode of Critical Role.
Welcome in, hello. Wayward, shut up. I was late literally because I was putting my clothes in the dryer. Okay, now that, time to speedrun this shit. Also, in like 15 minutes, I have to go take my clothes out of said dryer. So that's gonna be very entertaining. I need to move my mic because I move it over when I do schoolwork. But yeah, this is also gonna be somewhat of a short stream. It's gonna be longer than an hour, but not probably longer than 2 hours. Well, never mind, scratch that. It's gonna be shorter than 3 hours. It's probably gonna be about a 2 hour stream. Hello, who the fuck are you? Ignore the bells going off, because I've learned that you can hear them now. Oh, are you trying to trespass, are we? What? No. Maybe. What was you thinking? Okay. Right, so consider my expert. There's actually two of you. I know my way around a fight. I hope by the end of this you continue your team as well. I'm sure the three of us will go swimmingly. Let me introduce myself. I'm Reacher, who's coming to the end, Joe. Is this the motherfucker who I think it is? Translate clues regarding the trail to guide on your path. That's nice to always rely on your memory to figure out puzzles we counter out. Also, I'm not going to be able to finish this in a couple days. No, it might actually be more professional than me. I'm just... Stop the heroes. Oh, Jesus Christ. I hate how there's no voice acting. I despise this. Central Tower. I just coughed directly in the mic. I'm so sorry. Legends, they said the sun was removed by the chariots of the gods. The sun burned. Ah. Also, how much you want to bet? Back to the trials. The Great Serpent. Also, how much you want to bet I'm going to be cheating my way and actually having to look up how the fuck to do the puzzles because I'm too goddamn annoyed by them. Of the deaths. As for this place, there's a library. Also, if I like pause a lot, this place gives me a general headache where like I was exploring this building beforehand. It like, I can't look at it. Which I know is gonna be the same for the chasm. It's just not gonna be fun when that comes out in a couple days. Which I think is also funny because I'm literally caught up with the story now. Actually, wait, maybe I can wear my glasses. Because if you don't know, I'm legally a blind bitch. I don't trust him. I do not trust you. I'm accidentally using my zipper, not my hoodie. Emma thinks we can trust him for a while, bye. I don't fucking trust him. No. We've been doing this for too long at this point. What the fuck? What is that? Why was there tiny text? What the fuck? Game, explain. How much you want about that's gonna be important later on? Okay, this helps me a little bit. Oh my god, I can actually see. But I do need to get a stronger prescription. What? Please watch Reshep step. Yeah, I kind of already fell when I got here earlier before. Don't question how. Oh my god, why? I love this, but too much dialogue. Okay, cool. Where the fuck am I Oh, thank god. Okay. So I got that island and this island done. Huh. Okay, cool. Alright, my Serenity Teapot and Inazuma have some stuff. Okay, cool. Awesome! Okay, cool. Bro, Ganyu's boss is so annoying. It's just hard one-shotting. Why can't you just be there? I should scared. That does... Why the fuck do you not automatically navigate? That tends to happen. Alright, I'm getting the fuck out of here. Oh my god, he's fine. Not for forgetting his boss. Again, I don't... Hey, I just got the full map. Because I'm scared. I'm too scared to fight on my own. Get rid of the purple one first. So when you're going down, there's a little, there's an edge where you can land on with Shally because he doesn't take plunge damage. Stay up there, use a Ganyu, because I know you have one, and shoot the purple one first, and then go back down and kill the blue one. That's how I figured out how to do this fight. Son of a bitch, I hit E instead, but it's fine. I'm too scared to fight on my own. Yeah. Again, which is why I told someone. I forgot who I told this to. I can't tell if it was Atlas or Ren, but I said I don't think they're gonna get rid of this place, especially when there's ascension materials for characters. I just don't think that. Who? What? Hello? Run. I don't have enough glide energy for the. Yes, I do. And we go in the other way. Fuck. You don't see me. I gotta deal with the purple one, and I need to deal with the cry one. Yeah. Oh, thank fuck. But yeah, that edge where like snipes everyone. And we are cashing. Oh, how are the hilly trolls? I don't know. Why is there abyss mages here? Speaking of, as there's a fucking abyss mage. I have to kill the abyss mage.
Right now. Emerge. Right now. No touching.
Alright, we gotta use the birthday
No
girl.
stone unturned.
Hello. Bitch! No, you come here. Fuck off.
Right here. Right now.
Ah yes, kindly fuck it off. I'm on fire. Why was my volume on 40? Oh god. No. As I'm drastically lowering my volume. Cool. Fun to get more friendship XP. I don't see. Yeah, people don't kill bosses in co-op. It took me forever to unlock my co-op.
There's quality here.
Cause I got locked out of my co-op for a period of time. Also, yes, I know I said I was gonna do it, but then I backed out of ascending because I just don't want to do it yet. Why does my phone? What the fuck is this? Oh. Okay, that works. Okay, literally that works.
There's quality here.
Bitch.
Right now. Emerge.
Hey, birthday girl.
Leave
Healing
it all to
time.
me.
Take that. You take that. Thank you.
Boring.
I did not mean to kill that one.
Right now. Right here. Right now.
There we go.
Why would anyone want... Forget it. It's not my concern.
Why is he such a fucking emo? Oh god, how do I get there without death? Oh, it turns I'm going the right direction. It's fun to get more friendship or anything. Yeah. Oh. You couldn't tell, but my heart actually stopped for a second. Where the fuck am I going? Yeah. Especially when I first started out, I had no idea what the fuck bosses were, and then I had my lovely friends tell me what the fuck they are. Which is a shame. I fucking knew what they were. Fuck. Yeah, no, I love in the very, okay, like back onto what I was saying, but yeah. But now I'm just generally that person. It's like, I'm almost AR 40 and I'm still so bad at this goddamn game. Ayo? Oh, I gotta hit it. You're not what I hit. There's something else around here. Why does my phone keep going off? Yeah, no, I'm not fighting that. No. Absolutely the fuck not. The serpent's heart. Oh, no. You're not what I want. I'm so scared to fall. Oh. Hello. This is fancy. I'm at the very fucking edge. Alright, cool, I got it. That saved me a whole ass trip. Is it just gonna keep going up? Okay, no. Hi, how are you? It's below me. And Nixon's live. I know who I'm rating later. What? I need my phone. Because I need to check. Excuse me. What the fuck is that? I want to stab it. No. Actually, that's a good chest.
Behold the abyss.
Ah,
Born of ice and frost.
I knew it was Vista related.
Truth.
Hey, buddy.
The gifts of grace. Peace be with you.
Emerge. Right here.
Did
Right
you
now.
just say?
The light shine. Hear the truth.
Oh, that's a royal tomb.
Of grace.
Good sir, I literally just killed you, right?
Peace be with you. Of the light shine. Hear the truth.
There it is.
Of the light shine.
Emerge. Right now. Right here.
Fucking excuse me?
No touching. Access denied.
Hear the
Oh, there
truth.
she goes. Did I just knock him on his ass? Oh no, he got a fucking shield. Cause that
No touching.
doesn't
Next up. Form.
aggravate me.
Emerge.
And hope find you.
Access denied.
Yeah, no, fuck you, good sir.
The truth shall set you free.
The truth that you're a bitch?
Grace be upon you. The power of revelation.
Okay, that's not doing anything.
No
And hope
Come on.
find you.
Focus.
I did not just nearly murder on you.
The word of joy.
Steady as stone.
Grace be upon you. The power of revelation.
Good sir, why the fuck do you sound like a god?
Hear
Emerge.
ye the word of joy. Grace
Born of
be
ice and
upon
frost.
you.
Just kindly shut the
Truth
fuck up.
shall set you free. Peace and hope find you.
Oh, thank fuck.
Endure.
Ah. This car got hacked, not everyone. Can't be back. Yeah, give me until after the stream. Son of a bitch.
Why would anyone want?
What the fuck else did I get?
It's not my concern.
Manta rays! Motherfucker, how the fuck did you get here? Oh, you bitch. I don't wanna fight them. I don't wanna stop. Probably could have just teleported back here, but this is fine. Oh. This is entertaining. You play? Yes. There we go. How much do you want? The fuck is up ahead? My panic clicking. is the greatest. Please actually have voice dialogues. Please. Fuck. Yes. I mean, you did. Oh no, I don't play League of Legends. I did not read what the fuck that said. That's kind of scary. I don't care. And my ring is fucking gone. That's fun. It's probably in the wash. What the fuck? It's probably in the dryer, which is not gonna be fun. Feels pretty exciting. Gives you a rush from the... Excuse me? What did he say? What did he say? Nyx, I think you would be great friends with this guy. You both like fucking arson. Is the wall climbable? Hell yeah it is. Aha. School stuff. I should honestly be doing stuff for 2 of my classes, but all the stuff I have to do, I just have to turn it in. So I was like, I might as well stream, and then I also have to get my laundry. Ah, mistake was fucking made. Where?
Before the abyss.
God fucking damn it! Genshin, please! Thank you. Oh, school stuff. I literally finished my term in a month, so I might as well, no, in 2 months, so I might as well do everything and then proceed on with my summer where I have shit planned. Like stream-wise and personalized. Personal stuff-wise. Ah yes, there's just a bunch of shit that can kill me here. This is exciting. Just a casual fuck no. Have you ever played Fortnite? No. And I never will. Where? Oh, there's stairs. That might have Been a mistake. What the fuck did I just do? Oh, that's a ghost! Oh. Powerful emotions. Oh shit, my launch is gonna be done in like 20 minutes. Still nervous. It's dark. I'm trying to explain next set to try. There's a fucking trial? Do you like eating butter crab? Three facts and adding 3 key locations. We faced tricky puzzles before. Well, Wayward's lurking, and I don't know about others people, but Wayward usually is just quiet and makes sure shit doesn't happen. Somebody name at all. Try to kiss. Again, I would appreciate if there was actually dialogue that I can not have to fucking read. Gather the fragments. That's a fucking bet. But I want these. There it is. Oh shit. Unlock all the teleports, unlock 40. Oh yeah, no, this area is not leaving. Alright. Go to the Serpent's Heart. Gotcha. But first we're going this way because there's a teleporter. Oh, I see it. You do not see me. One second. Why the fuck are you not plugged in? My computer's not plugged in. Hold up. Or my other computer's not plugged in. What? There we go. I should not throw that. But it's whatever. Cool. Now we got a spray. Give me that. Map. Where the fuck am I going? I don't have it unlocked, but I will soon. Just a casual teleport. Casual teleport. This works out fine in my favor. Oh fuck, but there's one of those things. I feel like if you're an adult, does that make you a college person? Yes, I'm in college. I literally finish this semester in 2 months. Alright, what I learned. Don't light shit up. Fuck it. Woo! Just dodge and weave. There. Is it worth it? Fuck it. That surprisingly worked. What do you think? I don't know. I don't know what I'm gonna do. I'm taking a bunch of Fendelmona courses at the moment. And then next semester I'm taking my major courses. Activate the secret message at the altar by the serpent's head. How the fuck do I do that? Yeah, there's also other stuff I want to do, but I have to move, and I really don't want to have to move. Hang on, I'm fucking looking. That's for the barrier. Yeah, Burger King. Wait, there's no Burger King just near me. I'm pretty sure that just... Yeah, it did that. Oh. Okay. There's gotta be something.
Useless.
Let's see if that works. Let's just do random shit with this thing. No, that didn't work. Of course it didn't. I'm not old enough to be a bartender. Okay, I'm too fucking lazy. I got you. Continue without disabling. I don't give a shit. Bitch. I have to switch it to the goddamn Everwhite one. Fuck. The question is, can I walk through this?
Next on the agenda.
Oh. I'm just fucking dumb. That's not absolutely terrifying. Alright, saw the riddle of the art of the serpent's heart.
We're way behind schedule.
Okay, they all match up. Okay. Again, or I could just continue what I'm doing and being the streamer. Oh boy, here we go. What?
Should we really be off work this early? There is
Yes.
still a lot left to do.
Haha. Why are you? She's really yawning because she overworks herself. Wait, fuck, I'm pretty sure I just did this wrong. I'm literally looking at the controls for this. Gotcha. Never mind, I know how to do it. Okay. I fucked up the puzzle. So one. Four. And then hippity hop right the fuck over here. I probably just fucking did this wrong. Hell yeah. No, I didn't.
Go on. Open it up. Show me what's inside.
Got a quest meant. Oh, fuck off. Bitch! You fucker. It's like, no, you did your job. Get the fuck out. Okay. Go to... Bitch. I want that first. I don't know, I've always played on mouse and keyboard, so don't ask me, because I'm very hypocritical. I literally see it. Who buys 600 PC because... Yes. Because coming from someone who used to stream on a non-streaming friendly computer, or who used to play games on a non-gaming friendly computer, you kill your PC. So yes, people will spend thousands of dollars on computers that can run games that won't end up killing it in the process. Also, why is there a hole here? I'm a curious person. I shouldn't be this curious, but god damn it. Hello, friend!
Right here. Emerge. Right now. I must leave no stone unturned.
Hey, freeze for me really quick. Hey, thanks. I'm fucking swimming.
Next on the agenda.
Why is her thing not ready? Ah! How do you get the fuck out of the water?
No touching.
God damn it. Noelle, I love
Leave it
you.
all to me.
But please get your fucking shield up. God fucking damn it.
Right here. Emerge.
Hold this for me. Hold this for me. Oh shit!
Right here. Right now. Emerge.
Dear me.
Right now. Steady as stone. Access denied.
Oh my god, they can't reach me. Yep, there it goes. I was like, this is gonna fuck up everything. Alright, there's one dead. Get the fuck out of the water! Hold that
Born
for
of
me.
ice and frost.
And another one down. Why is that purple? Oh, gotcha. Hey. Get the fuck out of the water!
Next on the agenda.
Give me that. Yeah, that's kind of because I spent too much time on this game.
There's nothing wrong with reaping a reward every now and then.
Cool, more materials I won't use. Alright, is there any other... There's gotta be a way over here without me gliding. Just in case this all else fails. Actually, wait. Hey, hey! Reason why I love Shao, I can do that shit. And I'm gonna make it. Time again for a not so soft landing. I just got stuck on a rock. That's a fun thing to do. Very nice streams on my profile anymore. Oh yeah, I can. Where none of my streams on my profile anymore. I don't know how to fix that. Do you have your VODs turned on in your settings? What? Good. Fucking shit. Okay, my laundry's done. I was like, this feels... Oh, shut up, phone.
Shut the fuck up. I don't think I've ever seen you wear glasses.
No, I was like, knowing this game, it's gonna hurt, so I'd rather wear them.
Fair.
I didn't grab the goddamn thing I actually need from my laundry, which was the laundry bag.
Yeah.
It's because, you know, that would be the... I was like, would you like to turn back on? I leave and everything gets fucked up. This is nice. This is fun. Everything's going well.
Out of class 15 minutes ago.
That's always a good thing.
That's nice. She was like, oh, we're done. I was like, that's nice.
Alright. I've explored 30% of what I need for this place. Which in itself is a goddamn miracle. Miracle. This looks like a hellspawn. Who the fuck needs my help here? Now we're going to the teleplayer. Again, my boy does not take damage from a punch attack, so I can just drop him from the top. Alright, give me that shit. Now I'm going where? Shut the fuck up. No, I'm not fucking with that. Oh god. Oh yeah, back onto why this game gives me... Oh, yeah. I was like, I feel like something fun.
The door wasn't shut all the way. That was like stuck between the door.
Oh, fun. Exciting.
I mean, at least it made it enough into the room that it's not
It's the fact... It's the fact that I know it's that shirt because that has happened before.
That is so good.
So it's like, I know exactly what shirt.
You didn't even have to look. You're like, it's that.
Yeah, it's that little shit right there. What the fuck? Hello? Oh, fuck these things.
I must leave no stone unturned. Emerge. Right now. Emerge. No touching.
And kindly get the fuck away from me.
For Rex Lapis.
Fuck.
Right here. Emerge. Right now. Leave it all to me.
Go into the secret room. Haha. Why the... What? Oh, that's not a fun thing to look at. Okay, shit. Oh. I did that right the first time. I'm sometimes just fucking stupid. Get off the wall. Get off of the wall. Damn. I was supposed to do that. Because then I can hit this. Shit, but then that closes that entire area. Oh, one more time. Hell yeah. So then I do that and it can't come down. I did it. Okay.
Steady
Oh,
as
son of a
stone.
bitch, not these.
Useless.
Well,
Born of ice and
might as well
frost.
go fucking crazy.
Emerge. Right now. Emerge. Time to clean up. I must leave no stone unturned.
Oh good, Ganyu's almost dead. Holy shit.
Right here.
Yo, I didn't realize it drained life essence that fucking quickly.
Useless.
Leave it all to me. This is long overdue. Emerge. Right here. Born of ice and frost. Next on the agenda.
Oh shit, both of them are gone.
As a good knight should.
Oh shit, her shield's gone.
Useless.
Emerge. Right here. No touching. Right now. Emerge. Right here. Blaze over.
Boring.
Oh shit.
Why would anyone want... forget it. It's not my concern.
Take heart. Victory will...
Oh damn. That does not stay for long.
Allow me.
Alright, cool. Alright, so let's navigate that because that's the last area I need to go. Which is in a place I know where they are. But I do want to get the rest of the teleporters. There's an Abyss Mage, I'm not fucking with that. There's another teleporter right here. Cause I wanna get that doo-da. No! I see it too!
Emerge.
I got it. That's all I care for.
No more games.
That was not slightly attractive whatsoever. Again, we all know I'm down bad. Hey bestie. I forgot she has 12,000 health. Alright, the next time I see those things, I'm fucking running. I forgot to level up her shit. Whoopsie. Ascension phase 4. Okay. This healing is based on her max HP. Okay. So, yeah, I need to get more of these healing ones. Which I know where they are. Yeah, she gets 3,000 HP. Thank you, friend. Okay. Then where are the rest? I'm staying the fuck away from those wolves. Those things annoy me too goddamn much. So that's an electromage. Not dealing with that. No. Nope. Zip. Not a no. Fuck off. It's the fact I can fucking hear the mage. I almost just tried to... Are those Thomas' ascension materials? Yes, they are. Because why the fuck would it not be? Oh yeah, I'm not dealing with 3 of them. Ah yes, excuse me, gods. Why is there so much shit? No, because that's gonna summon more. Boop. That would have been bad. It's up here. I knew it. kind of scared, because that should be the last one. But by the looks of it, it's fucking not. Alright, we got the beloved here, who is... why the fuck? Why is she maxed health? Hey, buddy.
Right here. Emerge. Right here. We're way behind schedule. Born of...
Fuck.
Access denied.
There we go. Nice. Oh, yeah, I'll take a berserk map any day of the week. I'm pretty sure someone tried to use Kachin to get in here and it's just obliterated them. So it's called Even Though You Have an Overpowered Character, It's Not Gonna Help You in the Fucking Long Run. I did not think that was gonna work. I'll take the money. Oh, thank you. Okay, wait. Oh! I have power. Let's switch that.
If it's useful, I'll take it.
I love how my first instinct is to literally hit shit. Am I going up? Where are you towards, little guy? Ayo. Oh, I got what I needed. Huh.
Why would anyone want...
Wait, I want to see that sword I
It's not
got.
my concern.
None of you are sword users, because that honestly looks like a good sword. It's a sword I already have. I forgot this is Refinement 5. Forgot about that. Okay. We gotta go talk to... Where's the guy at? Yeah, because that doesn't aggravate me enough. Hello, sir. There you go. Give. Retrieve everything. Okay, it's not long important now. Please let me start what I'm about to tell you. What is with the dragons being buried in this goddamn game? They mention. He's not human, is he? Tell no one. Haha, I'm streaming, mate. Oh, fuck. Oh, no.
I will protect you.
I'm pretty sure she's still not healed. Where the fuck am I going? What? Oh, it's gonna be hella easy.
I can patch myself up. I must leave no stone unturned.
Reasons why I have Noella. She has healing and shielding.
Boring.
Right now. Emerge. No touching.
Let's already start this.
This is long overdue. We're way behind schedule.
Now, how about we all just go back in the circle of death? Please and thank you.
Right here.
Or not.
Emerge. Right now.
Useless. Useless.
Hey, buddy, you got, like,
Here.
nothing
Emerge.
wrong with you. Damn it.
Steady as stone.
Give me your goddamn shield, Noella.
A sight to behold.
Oh god, not all of them went off.
Emerge. Right here.
Fuck. Oh fuck, wrong.
Worthless.
Fuck it. Alright, one's down. Is it just you? Hey, buddy.
Here. Worthless.
Alright, cool. I honestly meant to do Ganyu, but this works.
Right now. Right here. I must leave no stone unturned. Access denied.
Hey! Don't... Can I be my fucking guest? Where the fuck did you come from? Yeah. Oh. Oh. He's not human, as I'm suggesting. constructed. For the sun and moon go back, no god. The bards. Haha, Venti! The great serpent was sent to death by Celestia. Entire nation was reloaded. So you took this then. No, I might smack you in the face. Being up that badly. That was someone's had to help you. Oh shit. What the fuck? Oh hey, I called it.
From the ashes.
What the fuck?
No touching.
I was like
Right now.
gonna grab my pencil.
Emerge.
But nah, I gotta fight this thing.
We're way behind schedule. Born of ice and frost. Next on the agenda.
Good, so you're supposed to be my goddamn friend. So a casual
This
fuck
is
you is in
long
order.
overdue. Right now. Emerge. Right now.
Good sir, I don't like you anymore.
Emerge. Right now. Emerge.
I'm literally stuck on the fucking body.
Access denied.
Alright, Shao got his ultimate. Bye.
Right here. Right now. Foreign.
Get out of the way, Liv.
Right here. No touching.
Is he just staying there?
We're way behind schedule.
Did he just move out of the way of an arrow?
All hail. Emerge. Right here. Emerge.
Oh, you gotta be fucking kidding me.
Get out of my way!
Fuck.
Leave it all to me.
No,
Right
fuck
here.
it.
Right now. Emerge.
What does your shit hurt? Okay, fuck off. No! I cannot let him.
So much for eternity.
Son of a bitch.
Stone unturned. No touching. Time to clean up. But they still need me.
Oh, I'm not gonna survive this.
Right now. Emerge. What a nuisance.
As I...
The fun
Oh.
is over.
Oh yeah, I'm dead.
Blaze over. contract
it.
goes unfulfilled.
And half the team is gonna be half health. I was about to be like, please tell me I don't. Just to get the full healing.
His laundry is still on the line. May I be excused to fetch it in?
Isn't there? Yeah, okay. Actually, wait. Let's fuck around with the Raiden Shogun for a little bit.
What is the situation?
I have to fight a demon. Bestie, bitch, gotta find a demon. These wings are pretty. Did I use the wrong teleporter? Alright, I noticed the thing a little bit too. You gotta be fucking kidding me. Actually, no, I can glide. Oh shit, this is the area that you fight them later on. Cause that's the thing that like snipes people. Where's the bitch? Are you already fucking kidding? Raiden doesn't have anything on her, does she?
Born of icy
Okay,
frost.
go to that for a second.
Right here, right now. Emerge.
Oh god, Raiden's already fucking dead.
Right now, right here. Emerge.
What the fuck?
I must leave no stone unturned.
The power of flame compels
And her shield's gone again. Wow.
Shine down! Now you shall perish! The mortal plane of fleeting dreams.
Steady as stone. Leave it all to me. Right now. I'm always watching.
Alright, there's one.
Now you've got my attention.
I should have done Kokamine.
No touching. All hail.
Oh, son of a bitch. I didn't realize his thing was gone.
Access denied. touching.
He's literally just gonna summon them again.
Steady as stone.
I fucking might as well.
Access denied. Next on the agenda, right here, emerge.
Oh god, bad things about having bad frame rate.
For Rex Lapis. Leave it all to me.
There is no escape.
Right here, emerge.
Flames of redemption! The time for my coming!
As a good knight should.
From on high!
Right now, emerge. Born of ice and frost.
Illusion shattered.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure the ranged Shogun doesn't have artifacts. Oh no, she does. She has Berserk. But I need to get her emblem pieces.
Right here, right now. A sight to behold.
Take that. Holy shit.
No touching.
Hey, buddy.
All hail.
There is no escape.
Emerge.
Her is the fucking best.
Access denied. Right here, emerge.
Shine down. Inazuma shines eternal.
What a nuisance.
I changed at the right time.
Transcendental.
No touching. Right here, right now. I must leave no stone unturned. For Rex Lapis. Emerge. Right now.
Oh shit. Okay, cool. Good of you and find a disguise which I could claim your mission as a failure. I mean this. Oh my god. Yada 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 fucking abyss shit. Oh god, that actually hurts. How about not taking on someone you can't beat? Paimon really doesn't have the capability, as all the theories as Paimon being the unknown god are going around. Fuck the bitch mage! Sorry, Aiden.
You called?
Please head. Could there just be... there's gotta be a way back up. There has to be. We can just do the magical teleport. Oh, I was about to say, is my bitrate crying? No, it's not. My internet is, though. Oh, we're in Inazuma? Please tell me, good ma'am, that you are not also a being from the abyss. Man, what the fuck was that? Skip all the dialogue that's not... Oh. Oh cool, there's more of this. Haven't we ever fruitful? No! No, the fuck we've not have. You tried to murder me. What the fuck? Well, you had someone try to kill me. Son of a bitch. Wait, I'm pretty sure there's an easier way. Where's the crazy pool? Yep, there it is. Okay. Teleport. Oh, shit, it was the Evernight. Oh, son of a bitch, I went up instead of down. Hello. That what you mean? There's a cave system that leads to Octopussy Island. And then the cultures. Oh shit. go. That's a whole ass other island. Why? Oh, isn't this lovely? Isn't this just lovely, lovely? Oh my god, we're going back to this bitch. Oh, they're there. I knew that more was activated. But yeah, here are the bosses that drop what I need for my Yae Miko to level her up. So it's Wandering Gladiator. I just need that in this. That's all I need to farm. Did I call it? Yes, I did. Alright. Let's do this one. Fuck around and
Most
find.
humans could have the entirety of their fleeting lives chronicled in but a few short lines. Their stories really make for terribly dull reading.
Son of a bitch. Navigate. Fuck it. This is gonna take me in the wrong ass direction. Hell yeah, it is. Okay, wait. This one. Oh. Short one, because I can plunge. There we go. Oh! I don't like these bubbles. They're always not fun. Ooh. Hello. Where am I? Where'd they take this challenge? I have to solve more puzzles. The fuck? You know, this is back in the theory that you need a No, do not fuck me over this ledge. Fucking run, dumbass. Cool. Ah, son of a bitch, I gotta change it. There's the no. It's literally right fucking there. Where's the thing to turn it? Here it is. Alright, I'm gonna do this one and then head off. Alright, I got one. There's one in here. No, wait. Because something's gonna spawn when I switch it back to the Evernight. There we go. Alright. Touch. Alright, I got those two. I have to change it back. No. Oh, thank God I can still do that while in combat. Alright, there's nothing in here. It has to be something up above. Give me the more. Thank you. Thank you. Well, fucking me, I guess. Oh. Hello. Oh. Cool, you are just a bitch. Oh, I know what to do. I fucking passed it. Never mind. I just need to find a fucking way to get up there. I'm pretty sure I found a way. Oh yeah, I'm gonna get that. Got him. There probably was another way to get that, but I got it. Oh no, the teleporter's on the other side. Oh, that's not fun. That almost killed me. Divine Priestess to stow. Alright, we got one. Nice. That looks pretty. Ooh. Hee 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 hee. Alright. Yeah, I'll do the rest of this another day. Let's go bully next. In the most lovely way, let's go bully Virtually Nyx. Cause she deserves some love. Oh, shit. There we go, there's that. And then there's the YouTube because I haven't updated it. I haven't updated the LinkedIn. Alright. Go raid the lovely Virtually Nyx. You will might see me tomorrow depending on how much work I've done. We might just do a just chatting stream, but yeah. Bye bye.